Welcome back, friends. Photosynthesis. Role of photosynthesis. Role of photosynthetic pigment in photosynthesis. Let's come to know the location of photosynthetic pigment. These photosynthetic pigments are present in the contosome. Contosomes are present in the thylakoid. Thylakoids are present in the granum region. This granum region is present in the chloroplast, and these chloroplasts are present in the green parts of the plant. So, the role of photosynthetic pigment. There are different kinds of the pigment as we seen in the last video. It may be chlorophyll A, B, C, D, E. It may be carotenoid pigment either in the form of carotene, or it may be xanthophyll, or it may be phycobilin pigment. So there are two kinds of the pigment. First one is the essential pigment and another one is the accessory pigment. Essential pigment, here chlorophyll A only act as the essential pigment, while rest of the pigment except chlorophyll A, that means chlorophyll B, chlorophyll C, chlorophyll D, chlorophyll E, then carotene, then xanthophyll, etc. all these pigment act as a accessory pigment, while chlorophyll A is a essential pigment. This different pigment absorb light energy in different wavelengths. Okay, only chlorophyll A can convert the radiant energy into the chemical energy. What is the radiant energy? Radiant energy is nothing but the energy absorbed from the sun. So this is the radiant energy. Chlorophyll A convert this radiant energy into the chemical energy. Which form of chemical energy? It is present in the form of either adenosine triphosphate or nicotinamide adenine dinucleotide phosphate. Of course, is a dehydrogenated. So, or reduce NADP. So, only chlorophyll A can convert radiant energy into the chemical energy, and hence this chlorophyll A is called as a essential pigment. Absorb light energy by all accessory pigment is transferred to chlorophyll A by means of resonance. Before going in detail about this one point, just see here. Suppose these are the pigment. This is a chlorophyll B pigment, this is a chlorophyll C pigment, this one is a chlorophyll D pigment, or any type of pigment. It may be the accessory pigment or maybe the essential pigment. Here each pigment act as a antennae and trap the solar energy. How this antennae will act? This antennae, just like the dish antennae present on our roof, which capture the signal from any satellite. So here these pigment act as antennae and trap the energy from the sun in the form of photons. The absorbed radiant energy in the form of photon is sent to the reaction center, which is called, generally considered as a chlorophyll A, by means of resonance. What happens next? When this chlorophyll A absorbs the energy from these accessory pigment, it get excited. Suppose this is a chlorophyll A. This one is a chlorophyll A. These are the orbits present in the chlorophyll A. When the chlorophyll A absorbs the photons of light, get excited, it emits energy rich electron, and this emitted energy rich electron is absorbed by means of various electron acceptors like pheophyrin, pheophytin, it may be iron sulfur 14, or it may be the iron sulfur ferredoxin reducing substance, or maybe the ferredoxin. From these primary electron acceptors, Further, this electron is moved through various electron acceptors present in the electron transport chain. It may be plastoquinone, cytochrome B6, cytochrome F, plastocyanin, FD, then FD NADP reductase kind of the enzyme. So such a type of a mechanism is present in the photosynthesis. You can see here, this absorbed light energy by all accessory pigment is transferred to chlorophyll A by means of resonance. Thus, chlorophyll A acts as a center of a photochemical reaction, or it may becomes a trapping center of photosynthesis. Chlorophyll A molecule himself also absorbs the photons of light directly. It absorbs light energy, get excited, and emits energy rich electron from its outermost orbit. This electron is carried through number of electron carriers. Here, first one is acceptors like pheophytin, iron sulfur 14s, and various electron carriers. These includes either plastoquinone, it may be cytochrome B6, maybe the cytochrome F, maybe the plastocyanin, then pigment system 1 to ferredoxin NADP reductase enzyme. Various electron carriers are present. So this electron is carried through number of electron carrier to synthesize energy rich compounds like ATP and NADPH2. This is one more reference figure here, blogspot.com. This is a thylakoid. This is a membrane of a thylakoid. This is one of the quantazome present in the thylakoid. Within the quantazome, these are different types of pigment present. Then each pigment act as a antennae, trap the energy from the sun in the form of a photon. The absorbed energy is sent to reaction center by means of resonance. This is a reaction center. When it absorbs the photons of light directly or through this accessory pigment, it get excited. After excitation, it emits energy rich electron from its outermost orbit, and this electron is captured by means of electron acceptors and then electron carriers in the process of photosynthesis. So this is about the role of pigment molecules in photosynthesis. We will see in detail this one again in ETS or pigment system 1 and pigment system 2. Till then, goodbye.